What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back for another episode of Big Things Coming. My buddies Mel and Geordie, how you going?
Good. How are you?
Excellent.
Bloody fantastic. I've got an amazing assortment of lollies here. Thank you, Mel.
Extra.
So, Frankinator and Ryan from Rock Aria 107.3, your lollies
suck.
Yeah, there it is. I was going to say something else, but I've been told let's cut back on the swearing.
Oh, please, fuck.
Nah, fuck them. All right. Today,
Who have we got?
my friends, our first photographer on Big Things Coming. I'm very excited.
Love it.
We've got the amazing, the beautiful. Am I doing it right,
The
Geordie?
adjectives.
You're getting there.
The talented.
What's a really good word? The photogenic. Caris Bingemann.
Hello, everybody.
How you going,
Yeah,
Caris?
good, thank you.
It's so good to have you on.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming.
Too easy, mate.
Nice t-shirt, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Both of you.
Both of us, sweet creature.
This is a sick
Talking
shirt.
about this one?
That is a sick shirt. I love
That's
it.
shit. No, I love that.
It's a pretty good shirt too. Pretty good shirt too. It's online now. You can get it at colormine.com.
Oh, look at that little.
Bloody oath.
What's happening? What's been going on?
I've been pretty busy lately.
Love that.
Yeah, you're a mum.
I'm a mum, and oh my goodness, that takes a whole lot.
Yeah,
that I
it's-
was not prepared for, but it's so much fun.
I'm so
and she's
proud of you and
gorgeous.
Scotty. Like, I've been following you guys on social media for ages, and to see that you've now brought a child into the world is beautiful.
It makes you feel like a
it's-
superhuman, hey?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
really does. We're waiting for her hair to grow in a little bit more, and then we just all want the same haircut.
Start your own hair metal family band. Yeah, that'd be so
absolutely.
cool.
I love that.
No, that's sick.
So how old is she now?
She's 15 months.
Okay,
And,
getting into that age where it's
Sleeping.
No. No. Sleep is for the weak.
Yeah.
just... Yes,
Yeah.
it's so overrated.
Yeah.
Right?
Sleep.
What is it?
Who
Sleep is
needs
for the
it?
weak.
I do. I really do.
Sleep when I'm dead.
Photography.
Yeah.
Photography, yeah. I've been doing all sorts lately. I've been doing weddings, family photography,
Yeah.
portraits.
I've seen lots of your the beautiful baby is it portraits or the baby shoots that you have?
Yeah.
And the women labouring and things like that.
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
like, oh my gosh, it's just amazing.
That was a really amazing experience earlier this year. I met this girl through a Facebook group. She put a call out that she wanted a birth photographer. And I said, well, I don't have any experience, but this is one of my bucket list things that I really want to do.
Yeah.
Wow.
And yeah, unfortunately, she's a midwife. So
Okay.
not unfortunately, but she wanted to labour at home for as long as she could before she got into hospital. But by the time she got into hospital, this baby was coming out.
Right.
Okay.
So she called me once she got to the hospital, and it took me, I think it was the middle of the night. It took me 15 minutes to get there. But by the time I got there, that baby was out.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
So I got just the aftermath
Okay.
of that.
Literally
that's-
But that's it's. I mean, of course, it's the most beautiful experience in the world, but it's not necessarily beautiful to witness. I don't know. I've never actually witnessed it myself.
I was going to
front on.
say, you could just jump on AI and be like, birth. Yeah. Might not be pretty. It might be beautiful. I don't know.
And I've been hunting down mums to be ever since. I would love to shoot another one.
Oh, there you
But
go.
it's very hard to plan because obviously it can happen, at any time. So
Yeah.
Well, we're going to plug your whole photo page or your socials as we progress through the conversation,
Amazing.
because that's what Big Things Coming is about. It's about
Yeah.
promoting artists, photographers, everything in
media.
Mediums.
Yeah.
So yeah,
everything.
I've been doing a whole lot of that sort of photography with families and things, but gig photography I think will always be my main
Your
love.
roots. Yeah.
It's amazing. You said you had a bucket list, so I'm presuming you've been in the game for quite a while. How long have you been doing?
2019 I started, so
That's
not
amazing
Not that
still.
long ago, right?
Yeah,
In the
yeah.
big scheme of things.
but it
Still
just
5
kind of
years.
progressed. Yeah.
But you're very renowned, even for 5 years, because word travels so fast
Yeah.
in Perth. I first heard of your skills when I was in a cover band.
I swear.
Yeah, I know. But
Don't even go there,
it was
Jonny.
Adam Healy from Nolan Stroke.
All right.
I said, well, we need a photographer, and I'd only known Adam for a few months back then. He said, I'll get my friend Caris. I was like, yeah, cool. And that's when I first met you and Scotty, and it was at the Sonar Room in Fremantle. And I was blown away. It was so cool. Yeah.
That was a cool gig for a first gig.
Yeah.
The photos looked great.
The photo's amazing.
If it looks great, people
Caris
think it was a
done our
great show.
band as well quite a few times, like just live as well as the studio when he
Yeah,
came down
yeah.
and did some promo shots for us.
Yeah.
And I remember we were at, oh my gosh, I think it was at the Boston before the whole COVID thing. And I've
Spicy
got
cough.
this, the spicy cough. And I've got this photo of Caris. And like, you just watch Caris while she's there, like taking photos of the bands. And she's got one drink in the hand, she's got her hand like this.
And now she's got a baby
And she's
under her
got a
arm as well.
and I actually got photos of her just doing her thing, and it's just like she's just so cool about
Yeah.
it. Like
Yeah.
you know, some photographers just like really get up in your,
Yeah.
in your space.
Yeah.
Aggressive.
Yes.
Like,
I'm always
Smile.
really conscious of that. Like,
you don't even know that you're there taking the photos, and then all of a sudden you've got these magic pictures, and it's like, what?
This is actually
where was
unlocking
she?
a memory for me. I think I've
we
been at a show
We
and
do
you've been
this
there.
every time.
Yeah.
Like you unlock a memory every time.
I think
whatever it is.
I've been at shows and I've just seen you come and take photos.
Yeah, she's
so
like a little,
chill, nonchalantly, just
yeah, little ninja, just
Caris.
leaning in.
I think what it is because prior to doing music photography, like I really enjoyed going to gigs. And because I'm a little person, I always tend to get squashed and pushed out the way to where I want to stand.
Yeah.
So I'm always conscious of like not interfering with the audience's experience.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep,
And I feel like, you know, I have been at gigs where someone's been there with their camera and it's just been like, they've been like this the whole time.
Yeah.
And it shits me to
Like,
tears.
and especially as like if you're playing. Sorry, did I interrupt you? I'm so sorry.
well, you did, but you will be sorry. No,
Shut
you're
up.
all right. Go ahead.
I was going to say, like, when you're playing and you're on stage and, like, you know, you're in your little space, you know, and then the next thing you know, there's this photographer, like, lying on the stage and it's like, what the hell? You know? And then you kick them or you don't mean to, but, you know, inadvertently
Yeah.
they kick them or something and then you feel bad about it and then you fucked up because,
Yeah,
you know, now
yeah,
you're singing badly or whatever it might be. But it's like with Caris, she just hangs. Like,
Yeah.
She's just back there.
Just floats.
Yeah, she just, just kind of gets around.
Well,
She's so
I
cute
think
about
as
it.
a musician, as soon as you see anyone with a camera in their hand, you back the fuck up. You let them do what
Yeah.
they're doing. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
like
And that
um,
gear's expensive.
Oh,
Camera
yeah.
gear. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Like,
think
respect
photography's probably cost more money than what it's made me.
Yeah,
But
Hey.
it's a lot. It's like most
Musicians,
things.
mate.
It's like it's the same thing. Like
you get paid.
sometimes if I'm lucky.
I think I've run into a few photographers on stage, like, oh shit,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
Yeah.
Because you're in the zone and you don't mean to. I see here it says you started your music photography through Mel Anastas and Steve Brown. Who are they? Would you like to?
Yeah, so I've always loved to take photos on my phone and like in 2015 I had like a little point and shoot camera that I'd bring to like really big concerts and like I did, you know, Green Day and Alice Cooper and I actually got some really good shots just with this little point and shoot that, you know, it's very iffy whether you're allowed to bring that sort of stuff.
What is it
into
like?
concerts.
Just a pocket camera? Or something?
Yeah, like, you know, like a shit digital camera.
Like a
like,
Kodak.
Oh, yeah, click, click.
Yeah.
Yeah.
not with this big lens stuff, only like really small. And every gig I went to, I'd always try and get the best shots I possibly could. And Scott's previous band was playing with Mel Anastas's band at the time, which was Flyball Governor.
Oh yeah. I know Mel, by the way. Yeah, she's lovely.
Yeah, she's
Yeah, she
awesome.
is.
She's in a
And-
band
and
called
Scott
Eyes.
is your partner.
Scott is my
So
partner.
the people that don't know.
Yep.
Street creature. Check him out.
Boom. And so you met through Scott and Mel.
Yeah, so they played a gig together, and afterwards, Mel messaged me and she goes, "Oh, do you do photography?" And I was like, "No, but maybe I should."
Yeah.
And like,
maybe.
yeah. And
Give it
so
a go.
the next gig that she played with her band, I brought my like proper camera along and took some shots, and it was sort of from there. She gave me like this confidence, I guess, and she was just so like warm and friendly about it, and like at the time I didn't really know many people in the music scene, so it was just good to sort of
hang around people.
Yeah, hang
in
around
that-
and, you know,
in
have
that
someone who
scene,
like
yeah.
invited me
Yeah.
to, you know.
Yeah.
And
So
it's
that
nice
was
that
awesome.
your early experiences were nice because sometimes they're not.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
well,
scene. So
Yeah, so yeah, it was a really awesome experience. And then shortly afterwards, there was a gig I shot in the early days. I think it was Corpi Clarny. It was like the Scandinavian metal band.
Oh,
Lit.
sick.
But I wasn't really pushing my photography that hard. And, you know, after a gig, Joe's was the place to go to at the time. I don't really go there that often now because I've got commitments.
That's fair. Very fair.
And I ran into Steve Brown, and he's an artist in Perth, and he does a lot of things. He directs music videos and that sort of thing.
sick.
He's wicked. But anyway, I ran into Steve, and Steve gives the best pep talks.
Okay.
He will fire you up like nothing else
Yeah.
and make you feel like you can do anything. So anyway,
Oh,
I
I
ran
love
into
that.
Steve after a few drinks, and he
See,
was like, show me your photos. And he got really in my face about it.
I need that pep talk every time I wake up and I'm about to go to Coles or Woolies.
You
it's
can
like,
do it.
I can do
Everyone
this.
needs a Steve Brown in their life.
Everyone needs a
Steve, come and pep talk me,
Yes,
bro.
come
like
and talk
it's-
to us.
You know what it's like, just life. Yeah, it's
For
like
sure.
Yep.
Cassie gives me the advice. Everyone, you can do this, babe. You
Yeah.
can do this.
She's your Steve.
She's my Steve.
Think about it like that.
Fuck you, Dave.
We're talking about
So we got like
Raw.
sidetracked.
Raw exhibition.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
What does
what was
that
that?
entail exactly?
So I guess that was the next big thing in the early days. And I think that happened in, I want to say 2019 when I started.
Yeah.
And that was something else that really felt like it sort of got the ball rolling and gave me a lot more confidence.
So what was it? Was it a?
It was this big exhibition, and it's one of those annoying things where it's pay to exhibit, which
Okay.
which is always a bit of a bone
Pay to
of
play.
contention with artists. It's like pay to play kind of thing.
Yeah.
You had to sell a certain amount of tickets. And then I don't even know if you had to, but they gave you tickets to sell.
Oh, okay.
And you don't get money for it.
And this
But
is-
as an artist, I do think there are some things you actually need to do without payment because it does exposure. It's a big
the
bone of
grind.
contention.
No,
but
like
sometimes it works.
Yeah,
Sometimes it works.
that
It's not something you do all the
magical
time.
word exposure. Now, a lot of people frown down on it. Oh, I'm getting paid in exposure tickets. Like, yeah, but you got to grind.
Mm.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
You
You've got to
do.
grind. And I understand you get to that certain point where you're like, you know what? I know my worth and I'm not playing that game anymore
Yeah.
because I know what I'm
Yeah,
worth.
and
etc.
I've done the hard grind, man. So
I mean, speaking about my band, like there are still gigs we'll play for free.
Yeah.
Like because we're not in it for the money. We're in it for fun.
Yeah.
We want to play. Like we'll play a backyard gig for free, man. We don't care. Like, I suppose like it'd be somewhat the same in photography. Like you just want to share your art with the world.
And the more you
etc.
share, the more people see. And
Yes.
that does eventually lead to payment, like through that exhibition, which was awesome. Like I got my little stall and I had my photos printed. And
that would have been awesome.
it was a lot of
Yeah.
fun. And I think there was an interior designer that wanted to buy one of my prints and have it in
Nice.
a display home. Yeah. And she
Oh,
sent
wow.
me pictures and everything. So
Hey, sick.
yeah.
Dude,
That's
that's a moment. Right
Yeah.
there,
And
you
I
know?
think in
Like-
those early days, I didn't have heaps of confidence. So it sort of gave me that sort of kick that I
Gave you
need.
a
Like
spark.
I can do this. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
Yes.
especially being invited. It wasn't something I had done because I was like, oh, I want to do this raw thing. I'll apply.
Roll out the red carpet. Here we go.
Self promotion always makes me feel a little bit icky, but I
Yeah,
know it's
yeah.
a necessary evil.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yep.
the Raw exhibition was just a massive collection of different creators coming together.
Coming
to promote their
together,
stuff.
yeah. There was like
Cool.
musicians,
Okay.
all sorts of sort of artistic stuff. It was
Very
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
Is it
So-
something that still happens now? Like, is it something that happens yearly or?
I've not actually seen much.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't heard of
lately.
anything like that.
Yeah,
No,
I don't know
but
if something.
I'm intrigued.
or-
Like, every guest that we have on the show, like, I'm becoming more excited, and I feel like I'm becoming more involved in this scene that we've got as well. And art exhibitions, like, I appreciate art. I love it. Like my mum is my favorite artist, and
Okay.
every year for Christmas I ask her to do me a painting.
Yeah.
Because I don't want anything. I don't want
Yeah,
crap.
yeah, I get it.
I don't want a shirt or whatever, Like I just want something that I can cherish and,
and with
hold
meaning
on to.
and purpose.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And my mum's art is very abstract. It's full of color and life and stuff. I might share it to the Big Things.
Bring your mum
Code
on. Let's
page.
have a chat.
Yeah.
No, she'll embarrass
So
the fuck
let's
out.
go. So from the Raw exhibition, which is locals and stuff, how do you go from that all the way up to doing Pink?
Pink.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
That-
Yeah, and I guess it's just a progression with time. And like, I guess having the right equipment helps too. Like
Yeah,
these
yeah.
big sort of stadium shoots you can't do with, you
Little
know,
point and shoot.
Yeah,
a
your
little
little-
point and shoot. Like,
Yeah.
just-
Was it? Did they reach out to you to?
yeah,
you,
they
like,
did,
hire
which is
you?
awesome.
Wow,
and
that's
I
amazing,
love it
Caris.
when that happens, when someone
Holy
actually
shit.
asks me rather than
Wow.
it feels like such a feather in my
See,
cap.
Yes.
You got asked to shoot for Pink?
Yeah, but through the rock pit.
Okay.
So
Ah.
Sean Bennett got in touch with me and said, "Do you want to shoot Pink?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I do."
That's wicked.
Yeah.
But that's incredible. Like, obviously, your work is speaking for itself. That's why they're asking you.
Yeah, it was just
Amazing
a really good feeling
validation.
to have someone
Yeah.
think, "Oh, yep, Caris could do this."
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah, it was so
I
good.
follow another photographer from the States on Facebook because he just is great, and like he'll post up like memories and things like that of artists that he's taken photos of through the years. And he's an older dude now, so his catalogue is massive.
Define old.
I said older. He's an older dude.
Define older.
You know what? I don't want to.
Points of
say
contention.
because he may watch the show and then feel insulted if I. But he's an experienced
That's
person.
better. Well
okay?
seasoned.
Mel is blacklisted.
No, but he's amazing. And so my point being is that I was going to ask Caris, like, is there something in the works for you where you can like put all of your catalog together, whether you're going to like have a book or you're going to put it all on like socials or something like that, where
Like a
people can buy
website?
something from you? Like, do you know what I mean?
So I've got a website. And to be honest, I probably need to be a little bit more on the ball with it. I get a little bit slack.
Yeah.
And
It's
it's
fair.
just busyness. But
Well, yeah. and, like you've got a lot going on. Like you're a mum and
Yeah,
stuff, and
yeah.
You do a lot of photo work for Street Creature as well.
Yeah,
right?
I
Like,
do. Yep.
You know it's not your fault, man.
Do you know the URL off by heart?
Yes. So the URL, and it's quite simple.
We'll drop this
Here
down.
we go, Peter.
So it's my name. So Caris Bingemann as one word .photography, and that's the website.
Genius.
And,
Boom.
and people can like make purchases or bookings.
Bookings and stuff.
Yeah.
Instagram's another easy way to get hold
Yeah.
of me. It's
Yeah.
just instagram.com/caris.bingemann.
Yep.
And then Facebook, Caris Bingemann Photography.
Well-
If you just look that up, I'll be there.
We've actually got some of your work here with us today.
Yes.
Jardel
We're
brought
just gonna
some
have a look privately.
high tech.
Ooh.
Oh, show us, dude! Like, because we'll get Peter to put these photos on the screen. That is sick.
Tell us about that.
That is with one man.
So
Who
Coolio.
is that we're looking at?
That's Coolio.
Coolio.
Rest in peace. I was asked through another media publication to shoot Coolio, and that was my first international artist.
Wow.
Oh,
Come
wow.
up, and he played Capital, and his guitarist followed me on Instagram shortly after and
That's sick.
liked all my stuff, and it was just I felt like a fangirl after
Yeah.
that. Like I really did. It was cool.
That is sick.
And
Rest
yeah,
in
it was one of
peace.
those things like me and Scotty, we're not into hip hop really
Mm.
at all. Like some Aussie hip hop that's like a guilty pleasure for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
Wonder where the
I'm
day
actually the
went.
same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love listening. So.
Anyway.
But yeah, so when we were there, we started like quite enjoying it. Like
Yeah.
sort of
It's a different
unexpected.
vibe,
Could you
right?
imagine?
Yeah.
We sort of got-
Seeing someone who put a song that was a cultural phenomenon
Totally.
in person. This
Yeah.
came out the year I was born.
Really?
Yeah, 95.
Wow.
How crazy is that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like he's
Oh,
gone
Gangsta's
now,
Paradise.
isn't
Yes.
Yeah, I was like,
rest in
you're
peace
pointing
to
at
the
this stuff.
OG.
This came out. I'm like, I don't
Oh,
think
His
so.
hit song
he? Caris
came
isn't
out.
that old, man. Like, keep going. I want to see
Sure.
some more. Like, oh, that's sick.
Can you explain this one?
So this is
Is it-
not my most technical masterpiece of photography.
But it's
a-
raw.
Yeah, but it
emotion.
says a lot right there. A picture
Yeah, that's
says 1,000
awesome.
words.
Yeah.
I said it. But that is sick. Like, you can tell everyone there is having fun.
It was awesome.
Yeah, like,
It was a bit of a stressful moment as well because I didn't realize that the band was going to invite me on stage to take the photo.
wow.
So
Wicked.
the band is Hardcore Superstar, and they're like one of
Yeah.
my all-time favorite bands.
Yeah.
And I shot them in Perth through a publication,
Very
and
cool.
then me and Scott were going to Melbourne to see them again because that's how much we love them.
Right.
Yeah.
And I messaged the touring company and said, "I'm going to the Melbourne show. Would you be okay if I took some photos?" And they were like, "Yeah, sure." And we got VIP tickets.
Oh, perfect.
It was
All right,
awesome.
guys.
And then so towards the end of the show, the guitarist Vic Zeno, he was like, come up here. And he pulled me on stage, and the stage was quite high up, so it was quite stressful. And I'm like, why is he doing this? What is happening? And he was like, take the photo. And
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, I thought he just like invited me up here. I don't know,
all right.
to party or what?
Life hack. We're all going to become photographers and we can get invited to these VIP shows.
Yeah.
All right? Like,
We'll just be Caris's like I don't know what you like roadies.
Your roadies, yeah.
yeah.
I'll carry your bag. I'll give you some water.
Yeah.
Oh, I would
100%.
love that.
I'll provide the
I love
Wi-Fi
this.
and stuff, you know?
So this is Amel and the Sniffers, and they're one of my favorite
Yeah,
bands to
they are
shoot.
awesome.
Absolutely incredible. Very stressful in terms of the shows that I've shot of Amel, like there's no barrier.
Yeah.
For
Oh,
people
yeah.
to be
Yep.
in, you know.
Yep.
Great,
So the
great.
whole crowd is just going absolutely nuts.
Yep.
Yep.
And I'm there with my camera, and it's
Yep.
just it's point and shoot and hope for the goddamn best.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like a game of
This
Jumanji,
show-
man.
Yeah,
Like,
this
just-
show, the crowd got so intense. I actually had to jump on stage so that I could run off to the side because it was getting so nuts. I'm like, something's gonna break. Something is gonna break.
And it might be me.
it might be me. Yeah.
Bada bing.
Yeah, this
I
one.
included this photo in my favorite highlight reel because it's Melanastis, and I thought that was relevant.
Yeah, it's
That's
lovely.
her with her current band, Eyes and Teeth.
Like
Nice.
and it really kind of portrays her.
Yeah,
Like, you know, the vibe,
Yeah,
the
she's such a
colours.
beautiful
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
in
awesome.
a element.
Yeah.
Yep.
Amazing. That's
Yeah.
an awesome mic.
And yeah, same thing again.
Another one with the
Eyes
band.
and Teeth gig at Badlands. Badlands is one that
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in
Badlands.
peace. It was
Oh,
one of my
I'm
favourite venues to
spewing.
Shame.
shoot.
It was one of my favourite
I
places
never
to play.
got a chance to play there.
Oh, shame.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I had the option like for the Colormind album launch. It was either like Rosemount or Amplifier or Badlands, and I was just so in love with Amplifier. I chose Amps.
Badlands was one of my most favourite places
Yeah,
to play. Like the
yeah.
stage sound, it was just everything about it was perfect.
Mm.
And then now it's not, so it's a bit sad.
It is what it is.
Another one of my favourite Perth artists, Mayatrix and the Psychics,
Nice.
formerly
Mayatrix.
known as Moana, and yeah,
What
again
a
another
cool band name.
Yeah, another Badlands gig, and yeah, shooting her, she's just amazing.
That is awesome.
That's it.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
Cool.
That's still
Nice.
amazing. Wow.
So if you love Caris's work, then check her out
Yeah.
on all the socials.
On
Just
the
repeat
social-
Booker.
your URL again for us.
Yep. So my URL is my name, so Caris Bingemann .photography.
Yep.
Awesome.
There you
Okay.
go. Now, going back to your husband Scotty, he's a guitarist for Street Creek Jammer, right?
Yes.
These guys right here. If you can see my shirt there, Pete. I absolutely love these guys.
And on your shirt as well.
Yes. Also one of the
That's
older
wicked art.
models.
And they've got like some pretty massive gigs on the east coast of Australia coming up.
Yeah, they
right?
do.
Yeah.
And I feel like I should know this where they're playing.
I feel like I should know this too as a fan.
I'm imagining that you are the head photographer.
Yes, I would imagine.
Yeah,
tour? That makes a lot of sense.
Any gig that they play, I always bring my camera
Yep.
and take some photos.
Bloody
And
oath.
That'd be
Yeah.
so
If
handy.
If they got anyone else, I'd be very mad.
Yeah, why would
like,
they?
you guys have an argument at home. Well, I'm getting another photographer now. No, don't.
I was saying, imagine having a partner or someone who's like really close to you being your own photographer,
Yeah.
videographer. That'd be so handy. So
Oh,
Yeah.
it is so handy.
Yeah.
And you know what? He's I don't like to toot my own horn. I don't want to give him a big head, but he is so good looking.
He's a very
so
good
he's
looking man.
excellent
Yeah.
to practice.
Yeah,
on
he's
if
a very
there's-
good looking man. Like, no, I'd imagine you couldn't take a bad photo of that dude.
You can't.
Yeah.
That jawline. There is even when he does this, there is no double chin. There's
You know
nothing.
what?
I'm like,
I want you to try and take a bad photo.
That's your
right?
that's
Like,
your
yeah.
the challenge.
That's your challenge.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
photo of Scotty.
Yeah.
that reminds
Yeah,
me of that
100%.
How I Met Your Mother episode when they're trying to get a photo of Barney. That's a bad photo, and
Yeah.
every time
That's
they take a
right.
photo, he's like,
I've seen that.
Yeah.
I remember, dude. That was so funny.
The only
Yeah.
bad photos of Scotty are the ones that he takes himself. When he's taking a selfie, he's
Yeah.
so awkward. It's just his expression is just a little bit. He's still handsome. as fuck.
Dude,
It's just the expression's a bit
I've
off.
given up on the selfie game. Like,
Yeah.
I used to bring out my Magnum,
oh,
blue
nice.
steel.
Don't just
Dude,
don't.
looks like
Suck
a
lips.
monkey's ass, you know? Like, jeez.
Moving forward, I see here it says you're featuring in STM's Passion Project. I don't know what that acronym stands for.
Yeah, so
Please explain.
I'm not sure if it's still running, but this was maybe 2 or 3 years ago. The STM magazine that's in the Sunday Times. Was
Oh
running
yeah,
a
yeah,
call.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with like local artists and anyone doing something exciting,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Cough away. Cough away. This
Do
is
I
the
need,
season
do I
for
need
it.
to explain this?
No,
No,
No.
mate.
No?
No, you're
She
all
has a
good.
cough. That's it.
And, I mean, Peter, we'll probably just cut that anyway. Yeah. All
Easy
good.
peasy. Please continue.
So anyway, so STM is a magazine in the Sunday Times, and that featured local artists and anyone sort of
Yeah.
doing anything creative. And so I got involved with that, and I got a little feature
Oh,
in that. Yeah,
Awesome.
as a
Ooh,
photographer
that's sick.
/ nurse, and
yeah.
my employer at the time, I didn't realize that they had a whole like, you need to like do everything by the book if you're going to mention our place of employment. They're not for profit, and they were a
Yeah.
little bit mad that I sort of did that. But
Yeah.
Did you say you're a nurse as well?
yeah.
So a nurse, photographer, and a mother. You
Yeah.
are a superhuman.
Yeah,
And
dude.
you
Lot of
should
hats.
be.
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
And
Appreciate
thank you
it.
for your work as well. Like being
Yeah.
a nurse, that would be pretty fun.
I love it. I
Yeah?
really do. Yeah.
Wow.
I work for a different company now. I work in a hospital now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
Cool.
That's awesome.
That's good.
So can I just ask a question about the photography side of things? Nurses are amazing, but that's another whole chat again. But I wanted to ask you, like going into a shoot, if you could design your perfect shoot, what would that look like?
That's a good
Oh,
question.
look, I've got
Wow.
ideas, and I really hope that someone hits me up about this.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, I might have to because
Yeah.
there's stuff going on.
Absolutely.
So I'm like, yeah, I mean, I've worked with you before, so I'm like all about it. But like, I want to know, like, for you, like, what does it make? What makes a perfect shoot for you? And not Scott.
And
Sorry, Scotty.
I guess artists that already have a little bit of swagger, and I don't want this to sound superficial,
Yeah.
but someone who's got a lot of confidence and
Yeah.
style,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that instantly you're already down for a
So
good
it
shoot.
makes your job easier.
It
as
makes
well.
my job easier.
Yep.
But what if they don't have confidence? Like I'm not. I hate having my photo taken. Remember when we were doing that shit, and I was like, a really
Oh,
awkward
dude.
You
human.
got it though.
Because Caris did Colormine's first promo photo shoot as well. And I made sure all the boys brought the red flannies, and we're in a white room. My first time I've ever been in a white room. You remember how awkward we were because it wasn't like a school photo where you just sit there,
Yeah.
say cheese. It's
And
like,
I mean, I can work with awkward.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can. I can hype you up. But if it's
Yeah.
my ideal shoot, you're already just like,
Yeah, okay, so
yeah.
it was
You're
about your
bringing it.
ideal shoot. It was about what's your perfection.
It wasn't until Caris started snapping away. I thought, hang on, well, I know she's taken a lot of photos now. We need to make this interesting. So I just started pushing the guys around.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
just have fun with it.
and
man.
those
Fuck
candid,
it.
those
Yeah.
candid moments are always the best. But yeah, so that's an element that
Yeah.
already makes for an easy shoot. The other thing is location.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes, particularly with bands, the location's very much a last minute decision.
Yeah.
And that can be
Yeah.
quite challenging.
Yeah.
There's an old Italian mansion in Vic Park that I am dying to shoot at. It's
Yeah.
called Villa di Maria.
Okay.
And the
Villa
decor
di
is very
Maria.
like, it's just so dramatic.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that.
And I'm dying to shoot there. And I just need to find the band that's got the kind of right vibe.
What,
and a little
what
bit
sort of
a
vibe
little bit
would
eccentric.
would you think would suit it?
Just something eccentric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read here that you shot recently Chris Isaac. So that would
Yeah.
a bravado frontman, but
Yeah.
also the darkness. That would be like that kind of band.
Yes.
The swagger
yes,
and the
absolutely.
bravado.
Yeah.
How would that be like shooting the darkness? That would be so cool to see them.
That was an amazing. I've shot them 3 times now.
Wow.
Which I've been very lucky to do. Thank you, Rock Pit. And the last show was amazing. I managed to get this shot of Justin Hawkins when he was doing the splits,
Oh,
like in the air. Like it was just awesome. But yeah, a band like The Darkness is like an ideal shoot for me. They've got the crazy outfits.
Yeah,
They've got
yeah.
the energy and the confidence.
so much
and-
swagger.
Yeah,
Every
swagger.
time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So much. Do you prefer like studio shoots or do you prefer location shoots? Is there a
That's
preference?
a good question. Hey.
Yeah. I'm all about it.
Yeah.
Or do you have to kind of just adapt?
Yeah,
To
there
what
is
you're
an
given.
element of adapting, and you want to have, if you're shooting on location, you just want to have the right equipment that can help you.
Sorry, I've just got an idea. Because speaking on the darkness, Justin, he said once he gives up his, when he retires, Cal Thornley from Southern Rhythm Band will take his place as the most swaggerdelic Southern Rhythm Band. That could be the band. Because they're going on tour. You could
For the
be-
mansion?
For the mansion.
For
Ah.
the mansion,
That's
you know
actually
what?
a
They've
good
actually
idea.
already shot there.
Oh.
Was that mansion?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, sorry, I'm a big fan.
And
You've
it's funny
unlocked a
'cause
memory now.
I've had this idea for so long because I've been following the mansions their Instagram page because a lot of burlesque dancers shoot there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Been following
I
them for
wanna see
ages, and
it.
I'm like, I need a band, and then I saw that Southern Rhythm Band had already
Yep.
snaked
Wow.
the idea.
I'm
and I
going
was
to
like,
take the
Yeah.
name down again. What's the name of it?
Villa di Maria.
Villa di Maria.
I think they did a music video
I need
there.
to see this now.
Yeah, so I'm going to look at it when we have
A little bit of
Okay.
backstory. Sorry, guys.
But that was so cool. Like you're like, oh, I know the perfect band. I've already done it.
yeah.
They've already done it.
It
Yeah.
was so much of a good idea. It's been done.
It's been done.
My boy
you find
Shulk,
it?
who's Cal's best mate, he posted photos at this mansion. And when you said that, I was like, It's like that mansion.
Yeah, yeah,
So I was
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Southern River Band. That could,
Now, I
And
don't
you,
know
like,
if they've
did all
done a
the
photo
little
shoot
dot
there or just a
connections.
video, but I'm still determined that
right.
I'm going to...
Yeah.
I'm
That could be
surprised
the
Southern
one.
River Band weren't doing photo shoots in Thornley.
But
Hey.
they kind of did.
Yeah, they did in the music
they put
video.
Thornley on the map.
The streets don't lie.
But anyway, so have you got any big things coming up?
Big things coming up.
Plug.
At the moment, yeah. At the moment, I've been hustling with weddings and things because that's what sort
Yeah.
of pay the bills a
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah.
Rather than
Well, that's where
Like,
you
I
can,
like to- I actually
double
like
your
to keep my
price,
prices low for
I was going to
bands.
say weddings. You know, do you say wedding? Oh yeah, let's go.
yeah, and especially like knowing what Scott goes through with the music and how much
Yeah.
it costs.
Yeah.
I do endeavor to and it's fun for me. I love working with bands. It doesn't feel like any kind of work, so
Yeah.
I'm quite happy to be quite a cost-effective option if.
And
anyone-
And we love that, and we
That's what I
appreciate
couldn't
that.
believe. Like when we first started working with you, and you told me your price, I was like, "Are you serious? Like, dude, that's not even enough for a carton of beer. Like, can I pay you more? Like,
But yeah, in terms of big things coming up, music-wise, there's not much on the horizon.
no
Just
bands.
maybe after this there will be.
Let's
Bloody
hope
hell.
so.
The south east coast tour, with Street Creature.
Yeah,
That'll be the big thing on the horizon.
that would be. But unfortunately, because I've got my daughter, I won't
you
be able
won't
to
be
go.
going
to that.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Just take her with you.
Take Maggie.
with?
Yeah, take Maggie with you, and like get
Just
some
put a
band
little-
photos
yeah.
with Maggie.
That would be pretty
So
funny.
you're just gonna keep hustling.
So I'm just going to keep on hustling.
Well, to all the bands that are out there in Perth, hit up Caris Bingemann. Do it. I've worked with her.
Same.
Melody, Ashes of Autumn,
I will someday.
Belgravia. Get onto it, dude. They're awesome
Yeah,
photos.
she's amazing.
I can see.
And
Yeah.
when
Amazing.
this video is actually released, I'm going to post some photos that we've actually had from Caris in the
Wicked.
We're
comments
going to
section.
post these ones,
Yeah.
aren't we?
Oh, these will be on
On
the
screen.
episode as well.
Mm.
I wanted to ask what's on repeat for you at the moment. Like,
Oh,
I wanted
yeah.
to talk about that because
Totally forgot.
Yeah, we talk about music and we talk about the photos and stuff. But just out of interest, what are you listening to on repeat right now? If we got your
goddamn,
playlist,
The
what are you
Wiggles.
listening to? The Wiggles. Okay. Potato.
That's
And you're
awesome.
like, okay, go, excellent.
The goddamn Wiggles. No, that
I fucking hate the Wiggles. No.
Oh my
we
god.
listen to the Wiggles a lot. It gets us through car trips. It gets us through.
potato.
My brain just my brain just wigs out. I can't
It wigs
handle
out?
it. Yeah, it wigs the fuck out.
In terms of other bands, though, Starbenders is
Yep.
quite a cool band that
Starbenders,
I've
okay.
recently
Starbenders.
discovered.
Mm.
Other stuff like there's a lot of East Coast bands that I'm sort of into at the moment. Atomic Riot are also Catalano.
Yep.
Street Creature will be playing gigs with them.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
wicked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
exciting.
That's
Yeah.
good. I'm always interested in that. Like,
Bloody oath. I want to organise a gig with Street Creature very soon. We played with them in, where was it? It was in Maylance.
Telling me.
Oh, the
Seasonal Brewing Co.
Seasonal Brewing
Yeah,
Co, yeah.
you were there that night, Fiona. It was a cool gig. I like that venue.
What do
yeah,
you-
the lighting's good.
Yeah, I think with some better planning, better promo, we could play a sick
Do
go.
something.
What are you
sick
playing
gig.
lately, Johnny? What are you listening to?
Huh?
What have you been listening to?
I've actually been listening to new Colourmine songs.
Oh, of course.
I'm not allowed to say anything.
Plug.
But no, I was listening to Peter Renzullo's music.
Oh, Amify.
Amify.
Nice.
Yeah, it's actually really good. It's fantastic.
Amazing.
And yeah, the video, man. Oh my
yeah, it's
god.
pretty wicked, dude.
Yeah.
Videos.
Videos.
Videos, yeah.
How about you? Yeah.
Oh, dude, like honestly, I've been in the studio, so I just listen to my own voice through the headphones.
He's been she's been listening to Stefan's holiday stories. Yeah. That's what's on repeat.
No, it's just Asher songs because that's what I'm recording.
I listening to the new Bring Me the Horizon album. Just dropped on Friday.
Ah, very nice, very nice.
On repeat. In the local front, The Dependents.
Oh,
My
yeah.
dad bought me a car. Go
Yeah.
check it out. These guys are 10 to 15 area, young kids.
Really?
And they play so much better than we do.
Have you heard of the Dependents, Caris?
Oh yeah,
Oh, I
maybe you
haven't.
mentioned them, eh?
They
They rip.
They're
Yeah.
young kids, shredding, man. Like they've got a band with the guidance of.
Are they a duo? Or is it a full
yeah,
band?
like because I've seen them
It's two
play
brothers.
as a full band.
Right.
And they have, I think, 2 or 3 other members that are
Okay.
just
Yeah,
friends.
like they have the guidance of like Blind Spot, the band Blind Spot. You know, so I think they're learning, you know, from what these guys are doing. But you've
Yep.
got to check them out.
Yeah, okay,
Like,
the Dependents.
Yeah.
young dudes.
I mean, that makes sense. The Dependents.
Yeah,
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 right,
yeah.
clever.
I want to get them on for an episode.
We
Hell yeah.
must.
Yeah, yeah.
Mustn't swear though.
Well,
No.
once again, thank you so much, Caris, for
Thank
coming
you for
in.
having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you so
Caris.
much,
You're
Caris. It's
amazing.
been a pleasure having you.
Check her out on socials.
Caris Bingemann on Facebook, Instagram, all of that stuff. We are Big Things Coming.
We are.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye,
Thanks so
guys.
much. Bye.